This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Ouch. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. Erica, what day is today?
It's Friday!
There we go. It's Friday, September 27th. I'm here with Stephanie, Brandon, Erica. I'm Jeff. Let's jump right in, guys. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin's wedding is causing drama. They're getting married on Monday at a luxury resort in South Carolina, and other hotel guests are furious. The spa, pool, and restaurant are all off limits to the general public for 48 hours. Now, the question is it too late now to say sorry?
Yeah, it is.
We apologize.
It is too late. If I was a guest at this hotel during this event, I would be very upset. My husband and I went on a trip. It was actually for my birthday, so it was a special occasion. He had planned it out, and there was a wedding, and there were celebrities there. And anytime there's celebrities anywhere, they always get all the attention. So now you have a situation where the amenities are closed down, you're not able to gain access, and you're not getting great service because you're no one important. And it's like, well, my money is the same as everybody else's money, and you have an expectation that when you're planning a trip that it's going to be a vacation.
And let me mention that these rooms are $1,000 a night.
Yeah.
Did your Wi-Fi still work?
Because
That's all you need right there.
That says it all, Brandon. What your priorities are, darling.
When you booked it on Expedia.com,
Nobody's booking $1,000 nights on Expedia.
You should have asked before you booked it. You got to know
so
these
the hotel guests had no idea. So they're getting married on a Monday, which is a bit random in itself. And the hotel emailed the guest very late on Wednesday saying, by the way, you can no longer use the spa, the pool, the restaurant. Wow. So imagine, this is like maybe a trip of a lifetime. Maybe it's your honeymoon, and guess
South
what?
Carolina. How's it a trip of a lifetime? It's South Carolina.
It's got to be pretty nice if Justin Bieber's getting married there.
How's it a trip of a lifetime that you're going to South Carolina?
You're
go to
paying
Mykonos or go to
$1,000 a night
to go to South Carolina?
Well, clearly it's a luxury vacation.
Babe, you pay $1,000 a night to buy a bottle of cheap champagne for your girlfriends in the club. Come on.
I would pay $1,000 to go to South Carolina. I'm just.
You got no more fans in South Carolina because we're on in South Carolina.
They love me there.
Listen, I'd trade in the amenities for a chance to maybe sneak into Bieber's wedding. I'm just saying.
Really?
Oh, Jeff would be in the bushes camping out overnight with binoculars, like trying to get a glimpse of the Biebs on his wedding day.
I wouldn't be in the bushes. I have my room.
She called you a stalker.
Well, you would pay, right? You would pay.
No, I wouldn't pay.
I was going to say.
I'd be in the bushes. She's right. She's right. I'd be in the bushes. Yeah, I got busted on that one. All right, this one's for Brandon. Brandon, what's up with guys trolling their exes on social media?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I just say
No. Get it out. Why are you asking me?
I was just putting it out there. Do you ever do that?
No, I don't troll my exes on social media.
All right, I'm going to tell you who does.
Okay, thank you.
I got you off the hook. Just a couple days ago, we told you about Chris Brown getting all up in Rihanna's business on Instagram, and now Tristan Thompson is doing the same thing to Khloe Kardashian. She dumped him, if you remember, back in February, but he's still commenting on her posts. He writes, perfection with the hard eyes emoji on one post. Look at that. And the sun is shining bright on a beautiful diamond on another pic. Now, does this mean that he wants to get back with her, Brandon London?
Erica, I told you when all this was going down, I said, let it blow over for a little bit. Give it about 6 to 9 months. They're going to get back together, and this is just the beginning.
Well, I don't know if they're going to get back together or not. I mean, honestly, I don't care. But at the same time, I don't think that that's what that's about. Because getting back together does not have to be a public display, especially with Instagrams that are as public as theirs.
Yep.
What this is about is proving to people who are trolling him and the haters who are still on him about Khloe that he has a good relationship with Khloe. So by posting on her Instagram, it's like, oh, why would I be posting if we weren't okay? So you're wrong. This is what's really happening. So this is just kind of like a dog whistle, so to speak.
I'm not going to lie, I'm really impressed with that theory.
Yeah,
I didn't think that one
through.
Great theory.
No, I think he would definitely want to be with the mother of his child. You know, they've had True. Apparently, you know, he cheated on her just before True was born. Then obviously there was all the shenanigans with Kylie's best friend, and then, which I don't think she did anything wrong, by the way, just throwing that out there. And then obviously, fast forward to now, and then when it was True's first birthday, birthday, he was sending her flowers, he tried to kiss her. So I think this is someone who knows he's done things wrong. He wants her back. And I think definitely Erica's point is true. He's trying to get rid of the trolls on him.
When you say he wants to be with his baby's mama, which one are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, definitely the Kardashian one because he wants the paychecks.
Oh,
he
damn.
wants back on Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Does it happen? Do they get back together?
I don't think they will. I think Khloe will remain steadfast on this, actually.
I don't think so.
I think she's had her fingers burnt one too many times, and like now, I think she's backing up.
All right, we'll see. Time will tell.
Yes, we will.
All right, guys, Jason Momoa isn't holding anything back at the UN. Raquel, what's going on?
Well, Jeff, taking a page from Greta Thunberg, Jason Momoa just gave a passionate speech to the United Nations about climate change affecting his home state of Hawaii.
We are a disease that is infecting our planet. From the atmosphere to the abyssal zone, we are polluted. We can no longer afford the luxury of half it as we willingly force ourselves beyond the threshold of no return.
Well, Jason calls it a life-changing moment and says his speech came straight from the heart.
All right, thank you, Raquel. Well, obviously, Aquaman cares about his oceans. We're going to move right on, guys. Reese Witherspoon is opening up about
What a
motherhood
line, Jeff.
and it's in the prompter, Steph.
I know.
What do you want me to do?
That's what you get for getting on me earlier.
It's got nothing to do with that. I just love that genius writing. Moving onwards.
Thanks.
Oh, somebody's got a Fashion Freaks Friday coming up, and I'm going to be critiquing it.
Hey,
So
you didn't write
pay
it,
attention
lads.
for
I
that.
wasn't pointing the finger at you. I wasn't saying you. I was just saying whoever wrote it. Just.
Sounded like a shot.
It was
Friday.
your joke. I just got told it was your joke.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh, Jeff.
Come to the meetings on
Listen,
you heard it.
listen, we need a four-shot.
I'm sorry.
Let's get on a four-shot.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
I
we
wouldn't-
didn't
oh,
have time to
no.
talk about it, so I said Momoa cares about his oceans without getting too political. I thought it was a good line to move on. You want to talk
Okay.
about politics, Steph?
No, I don't, lads. I'm all right.
Where do you stand on global warming?
Oh,
I'm just kidding. We're moving
okay.
on. All right, Reese Witherspoon is opening up about motherhood and becoming a mom at 23. Let's watch.
You know, to be totally honest, it was scary. I was scared. I didn't know what it was going to do to my job or my career. Your entire life will change. Everything. Everything you believe, every piece of food you eat, every piece of independence you have. You can't go out without thinking about another person.
All right, so being the only parent on this panel, life totally changes, and in a good way. I'm not just blowing smoke. I really wouldn't change it for the world. But I do envy Brandon London going out on the weekend sometimes. And I don't mean
that's
that.
not
I'm not,
true.
no,
That's
no,
not
I'm not
true.
throwing shots. I'm being perfectly honest. I love my wife. I love my kids. I wouldn't change the world. I'm going to go home and barbecue and drink some wine. I love my life. But there's times when Brandon London's like, 3 a.m., man. I was in New York City, just jumping on planes. You got nothing to worry about right now. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, and you may envy my life, but I want to tell you, I envy your life because I see the type of dad that you are, and I want to be that sort of dad, rock star dad. You love your kids, you love your wife, and I pray to like meet a woman that I love that much, you know, to start a family with and to grow with. So I'm telling you, like, I'm 34. Turning 35 next month, like, you're not missing anything. Trust me, me and Erica have these talks all the time.
Do you, Erica?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
Come on, Erica.
That sums it up.
Come on.
No, you said we had to talk. I thought you were being serious. That's what we talk about.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? How I'm trying to tell him you're not really missing out on much.
Well, no, we've all known that. But you just got there.
And we all
and
reached the finish line at a different time.
No. I'm saying we've all known that for you. You're getting to that place, which is great because you shouldn't be pressured into a situation like that. I think it's the worst thing that certain life things are considered so contagious, like buying a home, having a child, getting married.
Yeah.
One person in your friendship group does it, and then everybody feels like they need to do it. And that is the biggest ingredient for disaster, because you can't make your life into someone else's timeline. Like, how do you know what they've been doing to prepare? And all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, I think I'm just gonna have a kid. Like, they've been waiting for 7 years to have a kid. You're just like, well, tomorrow I'll have one.
Do you feel the pressure, Steph?
Yeah.
Stephanie.
I don't feel the pressure. I I think my mum and dad gave up a long time ago expecting me to do anything that was down the traditional route, yeah. So I think, no, I don't feel pressure, nor do I feel ready for that stuff yet either, to be honest. No, I don't.
But we've talked about, like, me and you, we auditioned for this together, we booked this together. We talked about this last year, how we're growing as people.
Yeah.
You still don't feel as though you could be ready for kids and all.
Could you imagine me with a kid? I can barely look after myself. You see, David, our wonderful floor manager, he has to tell me what time to even be dressed in the morning. You see, Bert, our EP, he has to make sure I've eaten on a daily basis. Like, come on, can I look after a kid, Bert?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait, so Bert,
There we go.
out of me and Stephanie, who could look after a kid?
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Neither. Oh, there you go. Listen to the boss. Listen to the boss.
It's true.
Listen, you know what? When
I'm
you're
okay
ready,
with that.
You're ready. You're never actually ever ready, to be honest with you.
I think I'm ready, bro.
Listen, you're never, I'm telling you right now, when I first found out, I was like, I'm not ready, but you'll be ready. All you guys will be ready when the time comes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, enjoy Friday night, you know what I mean? DBL is live. Coming up, Samuel L. Jackson is the latest celeb to get his voice on Amazon's Alexa. So we're asking you, which star do you want to hear? And Stephanie Jones breaks down the week's biggest fashion headlines, including the celebrity that wore this dress. Who has the guts to step out in that? We'll find out next.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Blast. I'm Jeray Banks, and today we're talking a little bit about red light beauty tips. Now, these are all my professional tips and secrets to make your life a little bit easier, queen. So with that being said, my trick of the day is actually shopping for your beauty products at great times of the year. So a couple times of the year that I like to focus on shopping are going to be when the shopping sales happen. Yes, guys, this is the best time to stock up on your personal kit and even buying a couple other items. Now, a couple sales that I like to pay attention to are the Rouge Beauty sales at Sephora. These guys are great for Sephora members. This happens about twice a year, in which you're receiving 15 to 20% discounts from Sephora on products that are there. Now, this never happens in cosmetics. Sales just don't happen all that often in general. So you have to take advantage of it when it happens. Another great sale that I love to go ahead and take advantage of is the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. Now, we're actually just coming to the end of the 21 Day of Beauty sale that happened this month in September, but this actually happens twice a year. This happens in March and September for 21 days, in which each day a different beauty product is 50% off. Yes, honey, you heard that right. 50% off. So this month, there was products such as Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Wrinkle Serum. There was Hope in a Jar from Philosophy, a cosmetic superhero mascara, Tarte blush. The list goes on, my friends. So you have to make sure that you're looking at these times of the year and looking for these sales. Another tip I have is always make friends with someone in the cosmetic industry or someone in that cosmetic arena. So wherever beauty store you like to go to, find a friend, make friends with them. Don't be a fake friend. Actually get their number, text them, say holla at me, girl, and ask them when the next beauty sale is happening, and they're sure to have your best interest in mind. Now, if you guys have more beauty questions, make sure to write me at Jeray for the Slay, and I'll be sure to answer your question on the next Beauty Blast. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Welcome back to DBL. I'm Steph Jones, DBL's resident fashion expert, and happy Friday, you lot. This is the part of the show where I bring you guys the top fashion headlines, and I'll let you know how I really feel about it. And today you're in for a treat because I'm shaking things up with an all chic or week edition. So let's begin with Miss Jennifer Lopez. Now, she wore a plunging white suit dress at the launch of her new perfume this week. And of course, the 50-year-old looks chic here. Like, I mean, when does she not? But the real question is whether it's chic or weak to wear white after Labor Day. Now, I'll keep this short and simple for you. I'm British. We don't even have Labor Day, so this is just a rubbish rule. Plus, if J-Lo wears white, I'm wearing white, so the case is closed. Go crazy. Wear whatever the hell you guys want. It's all good. Okay, next up, my fashion icon, Sarah Jessica Parker. Now, she was spotted wearing a bright pink dress to the New York City Ballet Gala. Or was it the dress that was wearing her? Now, I love SJP, but I'm calling this look weak. There's too many ruffles, lumps, and bumps, including, let's be real, the breasts. I mean, I'm not sure what's working harder, her push-up bra or her stylist trying to find new clients after putting her in this monstrosity. It's a mess. And finally, we've got supermodel Gigi Hadid. Now, she was spotted at Paris Fashion Week wearing this yellow dress. I mean, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. But notice those sleeves. I mean, they're longer than a receipt from CVS, but I'm calling this look chic. Here's why. With sleeves that long, you can hide so much in them, like a phone or an engagement ring from your reality TV star boyfriend that he was planning on giving to his other missus. Okay, wait, you guys are confused. I'll explain. Bear with me. So, Gigi, the supermodel, is dating Tyler Cameron, a former contestant on the show, The Bachelorette. And Tyler was a runner-up on Hannah's season, but she dumped the winner and she tried to get him back. But Hannah, it was too late because Tyler moved on to Gigi, and now you lot get the joke that you probably can't even remember anyway. But those sleeves happen to remind me of someone else. Yes, this lad that you lot see at used car sales. I'm sorry, Gigi. I love you, honey, but I believe this guy wore it better, and that's been another edition of this week's Fashion Friday. Jeff, what do you think?
Steph, first of all, that was amazing. That was a terrific job. I love it all. There were so many jokes quietly in there. The CVS receipt. That was a great. The CVS receipt was a great joke.
I feel like all of a sudden we turned into the first season panel of American Idol, and you're like starting off like. Steph, I gotta tell you, the jokes was on me personally. I liked the body movement where you shifted from side to side in heels. You never felt distracted. Yeah, it was very focused.
I tell you what, I even lost my bloody pointy stick, and I spent 5 minutes before we came on air searching for the goddamn thing. Someone's took it. I'm furious.
In America, that's kind of taboo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm furious. I need my pointy stick back. It'll be back for next week.
Eric, quickly, Brandon.
I was the Randy Jackson. Yo, dog, I couldn't believe you hated on SJP like that, dog.
I love her, but come on. I mean, I don't know what was harsher, my comments or her fake boobs, let's be real.
Ooh. Keeping it going. Steph, that was on fire. That was great job, Steph. Great job. Coming up on DBL, Samuel L. Jackson is bringing his iconic voice to Alexa smart speakers. So we're asking you, which celebrity voice do you want to hear? That's next.
Hi, it's Raquel here with the DBL Digital team. Right now it's time for Fast Blast, where I give you all the trending news you need to know in under 2 minutes. So let's get that timer up and get started. Well, your Facebook account may soon look a little different. The social media giant is testing out hiding likes on posts right now, and they want to see if this improves people's experiences on the site. Well, what do you think, DBL Nation? Do you think that kind of takes away the whole point of having a Facebook account? And right now, Spider-Man fans are rejoicing today. After a long-running dispute with Sony, many Marvel fans were wondering if his superhero movie days were over. But Tom Holland is coming back, and Spidey fans will get another movie. I swear I heard cheers in the room when this was announced. Like just now. And I'll admit, I love cats on the internet. I even follow groups dedicated to the chonkier felines. But this is actually a serious problem. A Purina study found that 50% of cats are considered overweight and obese, which puts them at greater risk for diseases just like humans. Owners say if their cats lose weight, they found that they became happier and more playful. So keep an eye on your pets. Make sure they're getting the exercise they need. And remember when the public was allowed to name a research ship? They came up with Bodie McBoatface. Well, all good things must come to an end. That name didn't stick. Instead, it's being named after British broadcaster David Attenborough. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge attended the event, which means McBoatface never stood a chance. And that's it for today's Fast Blast. See you next time.
Welcome back to DBL. Get excited because Samuel L. Jackson's voice is coming to Amazon Alexa near you. I screwed that up. Anyways, check it out.
I'm always ready.
Showtime.
Today in Los Angeles, it's 85 degrees. Say my name. Woohoo! Oh, aren't we organized? I'm not reminding you.
And you will be able to hear his voice and other actors, of course, on your Alexa later this year for a small price. So DBL Nation, we want to know, what celebrity's voice would you want to hear? Let's get straight to your comments. Steph, why don't you kick it off?
So Frank says, I would want to hear Morgan Freeman. His voice is very soothing. You know what? Morgan Freeman's got a fabulous documentary on God, which is on a lot of airplanes. And when I get really tired on an airplane and want to sleep, I pop it in and I go to sleep. Oh, it's fabulous.
Really?
Oh, it's fabulous.
Have you ever watched March of the Penguins?
No.
You'll love it, and it's Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Oh my God.
His voice is wonderful.
The best.
All right, awesome. Olivia says, Oprah for sure. Every morning you would hear, you get a fantastic day. You get a fantastic day. You get a fantastic day. I like the GPS with DJ Khaled. Have you heard that before in your Lyft or your Uber? Try it. Ask your Lyft or Uber driver.
Does it say, they don't want you to have turns.
But I want a Stephanie Jones GPS.
I've been on a
bloody
GPS.
right here.
I'm on a GPS in England. True story.
Really?
Yeah.
See?
I switched mine to English voice. It's more
Do
soothing.
Stephanie. Take a bloody right.
Soothing. Barb says, I can't ever see myself buying one of these things unless Dolly Parton or Will Nelson did the voice for it. Okay. Well, I hope that for you. I personally believe in manifestation, and that is like my dream job, just to like sit in a studio and do voiceover. I'm telling you, like, that's what I want.
Wait.
Your voice is gorgeous.
Wait. Erica, where do I go out for dinner tonight? You going out to dinner again? Who is this one? Is she Latina? Brandon, are you going to pay for the bill? Nah, I'm not. Sorry. So I'm not in on that one. I'm not in on that one. Go ahead, Jeff.
I'm going to let you have it.
Thank you.
I'm going to let you have it.
Thank you. Laura says, can we get Carrie Underwood's voice for Alexa, but have her sing everything instead of just saying it? I don't know if I'd go for Carrie Underwood. I think I'd do Christopher Walken for sure. You know what I mean? You guys, I use like Alexa for shopping. So I just say like, we're out of orange juice. So Alexa, add some orange juice, and it'd be like, orange juice is added to your shopping list. I'd be like, right? Wouldn't it be awesome?
I love that.
Wouldn't you feel good about it?
That sounds good. I like it.
I like it too. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to DBL. Edward James Olmos and Danny Pino is starring in FX's Mayans MC. I sat down with the acclaimed actors to talk about the second season and more in today's Chatting with the Stars. Mr. Olmos and Danny Pino, welcome to Daily Blast Live. We're excited you guys are here. Let's get right to it. Danny, my first question is for you, my brother. Mr. Olmos is nothing less than a trailblazer in this industry. I want to know, and this is just personally for me, what was the first thing you did when you found out you were going to be working with him?
The first person I texted, because unless I text this person or call this person, any accomplishment isn't real, was my wife.
Yeah.
And I said, you have no idea who's part of this cast. And she texted back a bunch of question marks. And I wrote, Olmos.
That's beautiful. Now, Mayans MC is a bit of a change of character for both of you guys. Why did you guys choose such like hard roles? This is a very difficult role.
Here we go.
I didn't read anything before I joined up. I joined up on just the concept of understanding that Kurt was doing it. He was writing it, and he wanted me to help him. And his intentions were really, he says, I really need your help to bring a sense of awareness to this project and give it validity, and I really need you to understand that we're going to dive deeply into this situation along the border. And then I started to read the script and started to watch it being done and said, oh, this is really A-class artistic endeavor.
We have to talk, Angel. Nothing to talk about.
My boys, they have no connection to my past. I buried it for a reason.
It's about Mom. I know killed her.
Mr. Almost, Danny Pino. You guys are family now. Thank you guys for joining us here on DBL.
Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing your comments. Erica, out of the thousands, pick one or
Yes,
two.
Margot says, "Ha, Brandon London, you evil. Love it." Michael Loveland says, "More cowbell." Is that
More
how you do
cowbell?
it?
Was that your Christopher Walken? Hers is better than yours, Jeff.
No,
Come
it's
on, you gotta
not.
come back
No,
with
it's
one.
not.
You try Christopher Walken.
I don't. That's the dude from Anaconda. Keep going.
What else?
Oh,
He's good at Anaconda.
Margot says, "Jeff, you're low-key a dork." Ha. Margot, what's going on with you today?
Margot, what was up with that? It's Friday, man. Be nice.
Yeah.
You got one more? Something happy, Erica.
Make fun of Brandon in one of the comments.
Come on, bro.
I don't have a. Oh, I could just do that
Yeah, just do
myself.
that.
So,
This one's from Erica Cobb.
No, I'm not going to make
Alexa,
fun of
Erica,
Brandon.
make fun of me.
Brandon, I don't know why you pretending like you gonna lock it down because you know you're not about to. It's Friday night. You already ready to get your on. You know you're not really gonna slide into anybody's DMs and you supposed to be sliding into. Your mama was right
Erica,
about
turn
it.
off.
Let me tell you.
We'll see you guys on Monday, same time, same place. I like the way we ended that.